To the first half. He's got 28 here for the game. And Giannis leading the way here for the Bucks, doing all that he can. I mean, you could see just trying to take things over in the third quarter. And you can see the third quarter by far the best quarter here for the Bucks, but only a +3 advantage after all that work against Minnesota as the fourth quarter opens up with a Dante three.
And they were able to do all of that in the first 4 to 5 minutes of that third quarter.
Alley-oop, it was like almost the rim was rejecting that lob play. That's the kind of night that the Bucks have had.
I was about to say, your home rims are against you right now.
Highland, the miss. Gary Trent Jr. over to Kyle Kuzma, penetrates, or looking for that drive and kick out. Gary Trent Jr. his second three-pointer of the night.
And there's no coincidence that when Milwaukee pickup points are higher, when their aggression is higher on the ball, they tend to get better shots on the offensive side because they're getting stops.
Well, the Bucks opened up the third quarter 22-11. And Minnesota outscored the Bucks by 8, and they're not going away at the start of the fourth quarter either.
Minnesota knows how this game is. They were the ones on the other side coming back, so they know that they have to continue to pour on the offense, the pressure on the defensive side.
The Bucks playing without Miles Turner tonight, but Minnesota without Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and still doing this. Ryan Rollins with a lay-in. And Rise back in double figures with 11. And now for Randall. Ball's loose. Body's on the deck. Jump ball. Some hops here against a 6'11" rookie.
He got up there.
He did. Not only 6'11", he's got a wingspan too, Berenze. Boy, like Bones Highland is doing his best like John Morant impression. Every time he's like moving and shaking down there, I feel like I'm seeing Ja out there. He's playing with all kinds of confidence with 20 points.
I mean, he's not bashful by any means. I remember him in his Clipper days, his Denver days.
Side step three look for Gary Trent Jr. Dante. As good as the third quarter was with their start, this has not been it for the Bucks. 11-5. Here tonight. And so the white flag is out here by Doc Rivers and the Bucks. It'll be Pete Nance and Cole Anthony, Andre Jackson Jr., Gary Harris, and Amir Coffey coming out of that timeout. Positive is I'm excited to see Pete Nance play. Right now Minnesota has some of their regular rotation guys in. He's coming off a 42-point G League game with the Wisconsin Herd.
So he should be coming in firing, full of confidence.
Highland, and another. He's got all kinds of things to say to the fans here tonight, too.
Speaking of firing and full of confidence.
23 points. He's 5 of 7 from 3. Oh, the Bucks just coming off a 9.
Raise your level of competition because of who you're playing against, and that's we've seen that.
And you got a Hawks team in the East that's right now in a play-in spot, and trying to fight for that and battle for that.
And they're playing with a lot of confidence down there in Atlanta. I mean, the West is tough. There's no doubt about that. There's no easy nights against the West.
That cheer is with Thanasis, the anticipation of Thanasis checking in. Gonna have a Joe Ingles sighting here too on the Minnesota side. Our old former Bucks friend.
I'll tell you what we won't see. We won't have a sighting of
We see you in the 200s.
22 season. Three-point shooting been the story of this game. 21 threes made. Minutes which were -23 tonight. And we'll hear from Doc Rivers, guys.
Yeah, you mentioned the 21 threes, Stephen. Also ties a Minnesota season high here tonight. If you're wondering, the NBA high is 25, so they're 4 off of tying that. And some players off the bench here for Minnesota. It's Rob Dillingham with the bucket. You talk about it, Wesley, it's the NBA. You got another game on the horizon. Another tough stretch off the foot there of Pete Nance. I mean, you got to regroup somehow from something like this. What's the first step to doing that for these guys?
looking in the mirror and understanding that it's not a scheme, it's not an X's and O's, it's about, and you know, they're talented enough to beat anybody in this league, but if you don't play the way that you're supposed to, you can lose to anybody in this league.
Cole Anthony's first points in some time.
He's got that one leg decel down where he just comes to a complete stop.
Back-to-back buckets now for Dillingham.
It's like they're trying to threaten that that record you were just talking about right now.
Oh yeah, well, it's 22 three-pointers. Like I said, is on. You can sign up by January 15th, just a couple of days from now, for $15 off. Go to bucks.com/camps. Talk about that decel move. When's the first? You remember when the first time you started noticing that with players? It became popular.
I really can't pinpoint who started it, but once it started going, I remember the introduction of the Euro step with Ginobili and D-Wade, and you know, these guys are just getting so much more creative. Nembhard, I think, is one of the first people that I saw really do that in Indiana.
Coffee with the challenge and a loose ball foul. Andre Jackson Jr. Lob play, too much.